Hey, welcome back YouTube. My name's Eric and this is part 2 of a backpacking trip I took into the Weminuche Wilderness in western Colorado. In case you missed part 1, I'll leave a link in the description here. Don't check it out now, watch this video. Part 1, you didn't miss much. I drove from PA to western Colorado, 2,000 miles, parked in the trailhead, hiked forever. It was a long hike. Oh my goodness, finally made it up in the Chicago Basin. Got rain the next morning. Knew it was going to rain though. So nixed my plan to go up over Columbine Pass, so we started going up towards Twin Lakes. Man, sure enough, as soon as I started headed up in elevation above the tree line, I looked over my shoulder and there's thunderheads billowing. And that's what happened in part 1, so we're going to jump right into part 2 with the thunderheads billowing. Let's go. Look how menacing that is rolling in. I'm scrambling back down, I'm almost the tree line. Doesn't help that I'm holding this metal rod. Oh my goodness. So I am going to beeline it back down into the tree line because I got thunderstorms rolling in behind me. So yeah, I got skunked on Twin Lakes too. Made it up as far as I could. It's beautiful. I'll be back. Thank you, Chicago Basin. Made it to the safe distant pine. Man, I got caught out in the open in a thunderstorm. It's crazy. Tailing. Whew. I'm soaked. It was fun. Just made it. Look. Oh yeah. I'm safe. Hailing on me now. Alright, it slowed down a little bit. I'm gonna put the camera away until I get back to camp so it don't get soaked and beeline it. I think I'm about a mile out yet. Still raining, but I'm gonna go for it. See you back camp. Here in the meadow up ahead. Oh, kind of spook it. It must be delicious. You don't want to move. Here he goes. Sunshine and rain back here in the meadows. Not so much over there. So I've made it back to my tent. It's about 2 p.m. and yeah, I think I'm gonna head back down the mountain. Get to a place where I can have a campfire tonight. I'm wet. Can't have campfires up here in the basin. The wet weather is preventing me from getting up any higher. So I've pretty much seen everything I can. So we'll head back down, try to find a camp down mountain where we can have a campfire. Pack up camp. Just riding out another storm in my tent before I collapse it. Thundering and lightning all around. Maybe I'll just stay here. Alright guys, look how beautiful that is there behind me. I finally got a break. I got everything packed up. I'm gonna head downhill. It thundered, lightning, it stormed for hours. I was socked in the tent, but I got a break, so I'm gonna make a break for it. Let's just get a look around here. Oh wow. Man. Just epic. Nice. Alright. So I'm gonna boogie down 6 miles to Needle Creek Trailhead at least. Like I said, it's after 5. That's 6 miles. I gotta go. Another late night trying to find a camp last minute. So giddy up. I'm supposed to be in a hurry.
So I'm making pretty good progress going downhill. The plan is to get to the base of that mountain ahead of me there in the distance. So that's where I'm planning on camping, heading downhill.
Much respect, Weminuche Wilderness. Much respect, bro.
So I have found a spot to make camp. There's a ring. I don't know if I am gonna have fire. Oh yeah, there's some wood there. But I'm gonna set my tent up back there. Needle Creek is over there, and the bridge crossing Needle Creek is right there. So yeah, I'm tired. It's late. It's probably 7:20. So I left. Yeah, so I left the basin at 5 o'clock and got down here at 7:20. So it took me 2 hours and 20 minutes to get down. When I was going up yesterday, it took me 5 hours. So 2 hours and 20 minutes coming down, 5 hours for me going up. But yeah, found a spot to make camp. I'm gonna set up my tent and get dinner started because, like I said, it's after 7 already. Another late dinner. I'm starving all the time, just burning calories. So yeah, let me get doing that. All right, so made some progress. Getting camp set up. Got a little bit of firewood. I'm gonna make a little fire, baby fire, not a big one tonight. Just maybe for an hour, half hour. Got my dinner prep right there, and I got my tent set up. So now I need to grab some water out of the river and get cooking. This is Colorado camping. Just having a campfire. The whole group. Alright, I'm gonna call it tonight. I got dinner wrapped up. Good morning, my brother Matt. I'll tell you what I did today. Early camp right now. It's about 8:45, so they're using daylight. See you guys in the morning. Another great day in Colorado. Good night. And then there's all the things about the experience that are impossible to capture on camera. Like right now, the vibe as I'm laying in my tent, it's a clear sky, every single star can be seen, the moon is so bright and the shadows are being created off the pines. Or when I was walking back today and I was in the valley and I heard this loud crack, and I look back and I see a car-sized piece of granite just slide off of the top of the mountain and start tumbling down. And as it's tumbling down, it's breaking up and it's picking up other rocks and knocking everything down. And I can see all this happening, you know, it's just careening down the mountain towards the tree line. And when this giant boulders hit the tree line, I can just see the trees shudder from a distance, taking the impact. Good morning. It is 6:15 a.m. Just woke up feeling great and having coffee. Breaking down my camp, got my tent tore down, getting packed up. Let me show you on the map here what I did yesterday, where I'm at, and all that jazz. You can see this red blob again. Remember I mentioned the red blob? That's the no campfire zone. Last night I was camped, I think right in this area, right here. And then yesterday I came down this trail, Needle Creek Trail to the trailhead. This is where the register is, where you sign in at the Needle Creek Trailhead. And I think I'm camped right below that. So I'm camped right here. Today what I need to do is I'm going to follow the Animas River down this Purgatory Flats Trail. It stays on this side, be the east side. I'm going to cross over the bridge right here, go to the west side of the Animas, and I got a little bit of a climb till I get to the flats themselves. Get right in here in the Purgatory Flats. That's a cruise, and then it's another climb to the parking lot. So I'm thinking about 6 hours hike today. Probably get out of here about 7 a.m. So probably be back to the car about 1. Anywhere between 12:30 and 1:30 is my best guess. So yeah, I'm gonna get out of here. Boogie boogie back to the car, baby. What a wonderful night's sleep. Making pretty good progress here this morning. The sun is just starting to come up. Take a look out at the Animus. See, the sun's coming up, just barely hitting mountaintops. Probably about 1 mile in. Keep boogieing. We have made it back to the junction with the Durango-Silverton rail line, and it looks like there is amazing camping right there in those pine forests. FYI. I have made it to the crossing of the Animus River, so I'm going to stop here for a few minutes and have a snack. Peanut butter Snickers and shelled pistachios before I'm going to be heading up the drainage, the valley right there in the center of the screen, going back towards Purgatory Flats. So snack first, hiking later. One last look up the direction that we just came from, crossing over the Animus and heading this way. Coming up from the river where I had a snack break is a set of switchbacks straight up the side. So we've made it up. Now we're gonna circle around the side of this mountain here where it's gonna turn into a gorge before turning into the Purgatory Flats. But here's the direction looking back up where we came from. So say bye, Wemanucci. Anyway, boogie boogie. When I was taking my snack break back at the Animus, I filled up my water there, and a kid scolded me about it. And I know, I guess there's heavy metals in it from mining, and it may not be able to be filtered out even with my water filter. Anyway, it kind of came off a little snobby and lectury. I was like, man, I grew up in the 80s. We used to eat lead paint for breakfast. Anyway, I'll survive one dip in the Animus. We're almost at the Purgatory Flats now. Can't wait to get back to my car. Ba-da-ba-ba-ba. I'd be lying if I said I wasn't a little disappointed that I didn't ride out the storm up in the basin last night. Today would have been a beautiful day to make it up over Columbine Pass, and I would have been able to continue on my journey. But I'll live with the decision that I made at the time. Being socked in with weather and wet and no ability to make campfires. I think it was the right call to come down mountain. Definitely be back. Thanks again, Joey, for inspiring me to come out here into this wilderness. Don't you worry, because the adventure isn't over. We're almost done with the Colorado portion of this trip. But from here, I'm gonna head up Route 550 north through Colorado. Very beautiful, gorgeous, scenic drive. If you haven't done it, I highly recommend it. Getting a hotel for a night, doing laundry, resupplying, and then driving to Pinedale, Wyoming, just south of Jackson, to hike into the Wind River Range. Another trip inspired by Joey Coconato from YouTube My Own Frontier channel. Oh man. Whew. Yeah, we made it out. All told, it was 3 days, 2 nights, 44 miles approximately. It's hard to tell doing the camera work. What an amazing adventure in the Weminuche Wilderness. Thanks for coming along. If you enjoyed it, smash the thumbs up and stick around for the next episode, because we are headed to Pinedale to backpack the Wind River Range. Thank you for watching. It's been fun.